let's see what the cards have to say. Tune into your heart, and as you do so, Spirit will bring you what you need to hear for your highest good, okay? So we are inviting our spirit helpers in for our highest good, and we have the Chariot and the Sun. So this is very interesting because the Chariot is about moving forward and the Sun is about expansion. So that is showing that this Virgo full moon is going to help you to move forward and expand into creating what you'd like to create, both in terms of your career, partnerships, friendships, romantic connections, all of the above. And then we have, well, see, what did I just say? Love is not only something you feel, it's something you do. Partnerships, harmony, mutual attraction, balance. So this isn't something, you're not going to be doing this alone. Most of you are going to have a romantic partner that is going to be working with you on this. And for some of you, it may also be a different type of partner, like a business partner, a friend. Because this Two of Cups can mean romance, and it can also mean any kind of partnership. So then we have the Ace of Wands. So new beginnings, creativity, passion, growth. So you have a new idea, or you'll be having a new idea, and you will be expanding and moving forward with that new idea along with other people in your life. So Virgo, is about loyalty and persistence, putting one foot in front of the other, not worrying about what other people are saying, thinking, or doing, sticking to your own principles, right? And so this is Virgo right now is going to help you with all of that. So we have the Six of Swords, travel, progress, personal growth, moving on. So Six of Swords is about leaving behind the things that don't serve you any longer. So big change is happening, exciting change is happening. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is wealth and security. And then we have the Four of Wands, celebration, harmony, happy home. And so I'm also drawn to the fact that the Ten of Pentacles is about the earth, and the Four of Wands is about fire. We have earth and fire. So you're grounding, and you're also ignited and passionate and activated. That is going to help you to accomplish things in the world. Expand your life. And the thing about what also makes this exciting is that Virgo helps us to stick with it. So this is happening. It's not just a dream or a vision. This is happening. So we have the Six of Cups here, and then we have the Page of Wands. So this is showing that it's a good time to pay attention, if you have your own kids, or to your inner child and to what they have to say. And so this is showing that in being open to including children in your vision is going to be helpful, or encouraging your inner child to come out and bring that sweet childlike spirit into what you're doing. We have the Eight of Cups, which mirrors the Six of Swords for moving on. So you might be leaving a job soon. You might be taking advantage of a new opportunity for expansion and growth and moving on from a job, or you might be moving to a different place, because we have these two cards about transitioning, right? And moving on from something. So you might be moving to a different home or a different location or a different job. Okay? So this, I think, is going to be welcome. They're showing, the guides are showing me the vision of a sun setting, and we don't really fight the sunset. It was beautiful. We just let the sun set, we get ready for the evening, and we head to bed, right? And so it's a similar feeling that this transition is just going to be a natural ending, and you're going to be okay with letting the sun set on what you've been doing so that you can invest your energy into this new fiery start. We got the Sun. We've got all these wands, all the fire cards here. Okay? And then we have the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is kind of like the boss. The King of Swords is what you need to do to make sure that you're taken care of. And I have a feeling for some of you that there's some fear around change, around, am I going to be okay? Are my basic needs going to be taken care of? Am I going to be obeying the law? You know, if you're starting a business, you got to fill out all the right paperwork and make sure you have the right permits and licensing and all that stuff. And I have a feeling that it brings up a little bit of anxiety, the change, and making sure you take care of the basics. And so we have the King of Swords here reminding us that it's okay. We can handle that. What leadership qualities do I possess, and how do I use them to guide others? It's also about objectivity. So this is saying it's okay to take the emotion and passion out of this situation to a certain extent, so that you can get the things done that you absolutely need to do. And just be objective about it, and you don't have to invest energy into that. So that's the King of Swords. We're going to pull one more and then do some more channeling for you on the situation. Oh, we have two, so there we go. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. So how do you reconcile the need for independence with the need to consider many options? There's a question for us. I'm going to move these cards and just set these over here, okay? All right. So we have a lot of cards right now. And so we're going to break this down a little bit. And we're going to channel. Okay, here we go. Tapping in. So the spirit guides really want you to be prepared for this change, because I have a feeling that you've been yearning for change for a long time. So they've given us a lot of information on it. They want you to be prepared. And so they're emphasizing again, for some people, for a lot of people watching, you're going to be moving to a new place. We have, happy home, and then we have moving on. You're going to be moving to a new home, and it's going to bring you what you want, with the Sun being expansion and happiness. Okay? So this move, be it from a new home to a new home or to a new job, or maybe you're moving in with a romantic partner, maybe I keep feeling for a lot of you, you're bringing your families together, you and your partner. And so there's going to be big changes here on that front, because we do have the partner card emphasized here as well. And then they're drawing my attention to the partnership card and then the Ten of Pentacles, which is about stability and a happy home, tradition. And they're showing that either your romantic partner or a business partner or a friend is going to help you achieve this. And for some of you, you're already in the Ten of Pentacles. You already feel like you're in a stable, happy place, but it's going to really stabilize it even further for you. And then we have this Ace of Wands, which is really exciting because it's about passion and new beginnings and inspiration. It's about this fiery start to a new path and a new creative venture that is really standing out for me right now. And they're showing me that this person you're partnering with is going to be helping you with this. Okay? It's very clear. And it's going to lead to moving to somewhere else, some kind of shift or move. All right? So Virgo, again, Virgo is like a wind at our back. It just makes it very uncomplicated to do what you need to do. And it's just very light. The guides show me like an elevator rising. Taking the elevator instead of climbing the stairs. I mean, it's kind of funny because Virgo is about moving forward through your determination to stick to your values. But with the moon in Virgo, it just makes it easier to do that. So we have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands really is very much aware of what is going on around her socially. And she is a leader of people. And she possesses charisma and warmth, and she's just aware of what's going on. And so this is letting you know that this is a gift that you have, to notice what's going on with people and to notice what makes them tick and notice what they're needing, what they're lacking, and what they're good at, and seeing, where do I put this person? How do I engage this person? What sort of tasks do I assign to this person? Where does this person fit in my scheme of things here as you are looking at your vision of what you are creating and where you are going? So you need to know that. We're almost done here. What else do we need to know during this Virgo full moon? Oh, wow, we have the Judgment card. Wow, I need a clarifier for that one. We have the Devil on the other side. Wow. The Devil doesn't necessarily have to mean something negative here. It is a Capricorn sign of the earth, so it's about moving forward with your material goals. So it can be a very positive card in that regard as well. And I feel like that's what the Devil represents here. It's the Capricorn energy. A lot of you some of you are just starting a new job. Some of you are joining someone else in their business, and others of you are leading. And if you're joining someone else in their business, you're coming in on fire with like great ideas. We have the Three of Cups, showing again how the Queen of Wands is able to really develop a rapport with people. And then we have the Death card, endings, transformation, rebirth, kind of mirroring the Judgment card, which is about renewal, rebirth. And let's see what these mean in the context of this. We have the Moon here. So this is showing how you are dealing with the subconscious emotions of others. And it's up to you to be the judge, to decide whether you're going to make room for that or listen to it, or whether you're not going to. Because you have to decide, okay, is someone just being helpless, with their negative emotions, or do they genuinely need support? Do they need to be motivated? Do they need rest? Or do they need a hand up? Deciding what that is. And that's going to be something that I think is going to stretch you a little bit. You're going to be managing and working with people, and that's going to stretch you, dealing with their stuff that comes up. And so we have here that you're going to need to go through a pretty significant change, because the Death card also features the sunrise in the background. So it's not all endings, it's also beginnings. And we have that paired here with the Capricorn energy of the Devil card. And that's saying, this is like, the Capricorns are very, very focused on their material progress, okay? And so if you're going to be able to do that, you're going to have to let go of some things. Some parts of you are just going to have to drop. They're going to have to die, at least temporarily, while you work on this. So let's clarify that. It doesn't feel negative, by the way. Like all these cards, because of the support of the Virgo moon, even the ones that might normally be warning cards are actually working in your favor, like the Devil and stuff. So the moon is often a kind of a shadowy card, but all of this is moving you forward. Woohoo! Right, this one was going to fall. All right, what do we need to know here? Yeah, so you're going to have to let go of parts of yourself so that you can move forward toward your goals, okay? There's this, just a side note, on YouTube there's this couple, and the woman Layla Harmozy, she talks a lot about, she says, F your feelings, follow the plan is kind of one of her mottos. And so she's like, if I have a goal, I'm not going to let my mood dictate whether or not I reach my goal. I'm going to do it anyway. And for some of us, We might need to not be quite so hardcore as she is, but the principle of it, I think, is really useful because we don't want to get in our own way. And there might be some things you have to let go of that you don't want to, but you know that you're going to have to make that sacrifice so that you can make your forward progress. And so this is just Spirit letting you know that it's okay to do that. The Fool. Yeah, it's okay. Just trust. You can trust. When you remember the King of Swords earlier about getting the essentials done that might feel a little bit scary, but just going into your left brain for that, and then being willing to let go of certain things so that you can move forward. You know, if you get those things down, then you can be free. You don't have to worry anymore. So they're saying, like, get the four corners established of what you're doing. With the, we had the Four of Wands earlier, which is about stability and home base. Get those four corners established, and then you can take it easy and you can just trust. Because when you're working hard, it actually lightens your heart. Because you're like, I'm doing all I can. I know I'm doing all I can. And so I know I'm going to be okay. And so we have the Eight of Swords. I think I pulled that earlier. Did I? Regardless, the Eight of Swords is about getting in your own way and letting your thoughts overwhelm you to the point you feel stuck and immobilized. And so in order to overcome that, so you can feel free, like the Fool card, you work with other people. Let them know. Get some help. You don't have to do it all by yourself. And other people will have solutions for you. So this is how you'll feel if you try and do everything alone. Don't ask for help. This is how you will feel. The Three of Pentacles is about teamwork and building something together with someone else. So consult experts if you need to. You don't have to do this alone, whether it be building a website or figuring out your accounting and finances, whatever technical piece might be a little bit much. With the King of Swords, you can learn it yourself. But the King of Swords is also about just making the decisions, the right decisions. So you can have someone else take care of some things for you too, or give you advice or help you out. So this is all so exciting, you guys. You have something really big and exciting going on. And we're just going to pull one more wrap-up card here for you guys. And then we're going to do a little bit of channeling. The Page of Wands again. So this, to me, right now, at this point in the reading, the Page of Wands is your inner voice of inspiration. And it might be connected with your inner child, and it's a good time to listen to the impulses that come to your heart. Because it's your soul pointing you in the direction that you need to go in. Okay? So we're going to take these cards down. We're going to do a little bit of healing work. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute. And listen, feel your heart, and listen to the wisdom of your heart. Feel your heart beating. Your heart is your seat of wisdom. And then let your attention drop to your tailbone, connecting the heart to the root, the heart chakra to the base chakra. And just know that you are safe and contained, and you have spirit putting wind in your sails. Don't let yourself get confused or disoriented by changes and by things you have to figure out and sort out. That Page of Wands card was telling you to listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition. And as you do so, you will know when the time is right to take care of every practical step one at a time. And your heart will start to feel light. When we're grounded, we can fly. That's what the spirit guide said. Isn't that interesting? So now you know what to do, and you have spirit confirming and validating all these things for you. Let me know down in the comments, what is your project? You guys are doing something cool. You're changing, you're expanding. What's happening for you? Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. And you can also find out more information about me and North Star Mystic in the description, including a booking link and Patreon. So, awesome. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.